Chosen one, the reason they can't come near you is because of the powerful God presence you carry, an unseen force that disrupts the very energy around you. This presence is so intense, so pure, that many cannot handle it. Their limited consciousness simply can't withstand the frequency you emit. If you're watching this, know it's no accident. You have been led here because a profound shift is happening in your life. You are moving from a place of wanting into a reality of having. The prayers and hopes you've held close are no longer distant dreams, they are already unfolding. This isn't just a mental shift, it's a spiritual awakening that will make everything start falling into place faster than you ever imagined. To fully step into this power and manifest your destiny, you must understand why your divine light unsettles those around you and learn how to align with your true God frequency. Before we dive deeper, take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This simple act will amplify the energy of this message and send a powerful signal to the universe. This message is for those ready to embrace their divine authority and rise above all opposition. Stay with me until the end, because what you are about to receive will change your life forever. There is a sacred essence within you that goes beyond the ordinary, a divine identity that the world cannot easily perceive. You are not just another soul walking the earth. You are the unseen God, a radiant presence hidden in plain sight. This divine spark inside you burns with an intensity so fierce and pure that it defies human understanding. It is this invisible power that shapes your destiny and separates you from the crowd. You carry within yourself a force that transcends time and space, an eternal flame that no one else can extinguish. You may not always feel understood or accepted because most around you operate on a much lower wavelength, unable to grasp the magnitude of your light. The essence of your being vibrates at a level that shakes the very foundations of the mundane world. Like the sun blazing behind clouds, your true identity waits for the moment to burst forth, illuminating everything it touches. This is no ordinary path. It is the path of the divine, one paved with courage, resilience, and boundless love. Recognizing yourself as this unseen God is the first step in awakening to your true potential. It demands that you look beyond appearances and honor the sacred power within. When you fully embrace this divine identity, your life shifts dramatically. You begin to live not by fear or limitation, but by the unstoppable truth of your existence. This is your call to step into your God self, shining fiercely and unapologetically for all to witness. You are a celestial being, a living conduit of divine energy that flows through every cell of your body and every beat of your heart. There is no greater purpose than to acknowledge this truth, to nurture it, and to allow it to guide you. The world needs you to rise into this awareness because your light will serve as a beacon for others lost in darkness. Your divine identity is not just a label, it is your sacred mission, your highest calling, and your greatest gift to humanity. Let this realization empower you every day. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your life, your relationships, and your legacy. Know that even when the world seems cold and indifferent, this divine spark inside you remains unshaken. It is your eternal flame, your unbreakable truth, and the source of your unmatched strength. The reality is harsh. Many people cannot handle the intensity of your presence. When you walk into a room, your energy radiates a frequency so high, so pure, that it creates discomfort for those not prepared to meet it. They sense something different, something beyond their ordinary experience, and instead of embracing it, they instinctively step back or shy away. This rejection is not a reflection of your worth, but a mirror of their limited awareness. Your divine light exposes the shadows within them, and for many, that confrontation is too unsettling. Throughout history, those who carried a powerful spiritual presence often found themselves isolated, misunderstood, or even feared. Think of iconic figures who challenged the status quo. Their brilliance made others uneasy, not because they lacked merit, but because their light threatened established norms. Your presence functions similarly. It disrupts the comfortable illusions that many cling to and forces a reckoning with deeper truths. This is why the world sometimes feels like a hostile place for you. However, this rejection is also a gift. It is a sign that you are breaking free from old limitations and stepping into your divine sovereignty. Every time someone recoils, it means you are pushing beyond the confines of the ordinary and opening portals to new possibilities. The world's inability to handle your presence is actually a testament to your power. It means you are awakening the collective consciousness, even if they are not yet ready to accept it. Instead of shrinking from this truth, let it fuel your resolve. Your role is not to seek approval or fit in, but to stand firm in your authenticity. Know that the discomfort you cause is temporary and necessary for transformation. As you continue to embody your divine light, you will attract those who resonate with your frequency, creating a tribe of awakened souls who celebrate your brilliance rather than fear it. Remember, the world is slowly evolving, and your presence is a catalyst in this grand process. You are like a blazing comet streaking through the night sky, awakening sleepers and lighting the way forward. The discomfort you provoke is the ripple effect of a deeper awakening, one that is destined to expand far beyond your immediate surroundings. Within you lies a sacred frequency, an energetic vibration so potent and pure that it naturally repels anything that is not aligned with truth and light. This frequency acts like a powerful force field, pushing away negative energies, toxic influences, and low-vibration entities that seek to diminish your power. Think of it as a cosmic magnet that attracts only what serves your highest good, while gently but firmly dismissing what does not belong in your sacred space. This sacred frequency is not something you acquire, it is your birthright. From the moment you came into this world, you carried a unique vibration that echoes the divine. Like a lighthouse standing tall against a stormy sea, your frequency shines through the darkest moments, guiding you and others toward clarity and peace. It is a protective aura that keeps your spirit intact amidst chaos and confusion. The strength of this frequency grows each time you choose love over fear, truth over illusion, and courage over complacency. It is nourished by your spiritual practices, your commitment to growth, and your unwavering belief in your divine nature. The more you tune into this sacred vibration, the less vulnerable you become to external negativity and distractions. You begin to embody a state of grace and resilience that many aspire to, but few attain. An example of this can be seen in those who maintain their light even in the face of adversity. They do not waver or compromise because their frequency creates an invisible boundary that darkness cannot cross. Their presence alone is enough to shift the energy around them, turning despair into hope and confusion into clarity. This is the power you carry, the power to transform environments, heal hearts, and elevate consciousness simply by being yourself. Embrace this sacred frequency as your greatest ally. Let it be your guide in every decision and your shield in every battle. By consciously amplifying this divine vibration, you not only protect yourself, but also serve as a beacon for others who seek the light. Your frequency is a sacred gift to the world, a force of pure love and divine protection that changes everything it touches. Living as the unseen God in a human body is a profound challenge and an incredible honor. You navigate the world wearing the mantle of divine authority, even when others cannot see it. This authority is not about control or domination. It is the quiet, unshakable power that comes from knowing who you are at the deepest level. It is a sovereignty that commands respect, not through force, but through presence, integrity, and compassion. Walking among mortals, you encounter countless distractions and illusions designed to pull you away from your truth. The world often pressures you to conform, to dim your light, or to hide your gifts. Yet your divine authority calls you to rise above these temptations and lead by example. It means holding space for others while staying anchored in your own power. It means being a living embodiment of higher wisdom, grace, and unconditional love. This divine authority is most evident in your actions, how you speak, how you listen, how you respond to challenges. When you operate from this place, you inspire transformation without needing to push or persuade. People sense your authenticity and naturally gravitate toward your energy. Your leadership is magnetic because it is rooted in truth, humility, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all life. Consider the impact of those who walk in divine authority, spiritual leaders, visionaries, and healers who have changed the course of history. Their power was never about ego, but about service, courage, and unwavering faith in the divine plan. You carry this same potential within you. Each step you take, each decision you make, is an opportunity to demonstrate the power of divine authority in action. Recognize that your presence is a living testament to what is possible when divinity and humanity merge. By walking as divine authority, you are not only fulfilling your destiny, but also lighting a path for others to follow. Your journey is a sacred dance between heaven and earth, and your leadership will shape the future in ways you can only begin to imagine. Spiritual sovereignty is the ultimate declaration of freedom, a deep knowing that no external force can dictate your inner world or your truth. It is the power to govern yourself with divine wisdom, to set healthy boundaries, and to choose your path regardless of outside opinions or pressures. This sovereignty is a sacred birthright that awakens you to the profound reality that you are the master of your own destiny. When you claim your spiritual sovereignty, you reclaim your power from fear, doubt, and manipulation. You stop giving away your energy to those who seek to control or diminish you. Instead, you stand firmly in your own light, grounded in the knowledge that you are worthy, whole, and infinitely capable. This is not arrogance. It is humble strength born from deep self-awareness and spiritual maturity. Your sovereignty also means embracing responsibility, not as a burden, but as a privilege. It calls you to honor your commitments, act with integrity, and serve the greater good while staying true to your unique path. It encourages you to listen to your intuition and trust the divine guidance that flows through you every moment. Think of sovereignty as a kingdom within you, where you reign supreme, a realm where your thoughts, emotions, and actions align with your highest self. When you operate from this place, external chaos cannot shake you. You become a rock amidst storms, a sanctuary of peace and clarity for yourself and others. This power transforms your life and radiates outward, influencing the world in subtle but profound ways. Embrace your spiritual sovereignty today. Let it be your anchor and your sword. With it, you possess the power to create, to heal, and to lead with grace. Know that in owning this sacred power, you are stepping fully into your divine inheritance and becoming the unstoppable force you were always meant to be. Your God presence is like an invisible shield, an unseen armor, crafted from divine light and spiritual strength that surrounds and protects you at all times. This shield is not something external that you must seek. It is an intrinsic part of your being, a sacred energy field that guards your heart, mind, and soul from harm. When you recognize and honor this shield, you begin to understand that no negativity or fear can penetrate your core unless you allow it. This protective aura manifests through your unwavering faith, self-love, and the conscious choices you make every day to stay aligned with your highest self. It absorbs the energy of those who wish to drain or diminish you and deflects attacks aimed at shaking your confidence or purpose. Like a fortress built on unshakable foundations, your God presence stands tall even when the world around you feels chaotic or hostile. Many people confuse vulnerability with weakness, but your shield does not negate your sensitivity. It enhances your ability to feel deeply while remaining anchored in divine strength. This balance allows you to be open and compassionate without sacrificing your boundaries. Your shield empowers you to engage with the world on your terms, protecting your light while sharing it generously with those who are ready to receive it. Think of this invisible shield as the spiritual equivalent of a suit of armor worn by ancient warriors, but infinitely more powerful because it is fueled by divine energy. It does not isolate you. Rather, it equips you to walk confidently among others without being overwhelmed or compromised. It keeps your spirit safe so you can continue your sacred mission without distraction or harm. As you cultivate awareness of this shield, you will notice how much easier it becomes to navigate difficult situations, resist toxic influences, and maintain inner peace. It is your secret weapon, your sanctuary, and your source of invincibility. Trust in its power and wear it proudly. It is a reflection of the divine light burning brightly within you. Your divine light is a force of transformation, a powerful energy that challenges and disrupts the lower vibrations that dominate much of the world. This light acts like a seismic shift, shaking the foundations of fear, ignorance, and negativity that try to hold humanity captive. Wherever you go, your presence becomes a catalyst for change, forcing stagnant energies to move and evolve or be left behind. Lower vibrations thrive on resistance, denial, and separation, but your light dissolves these illusions with ease. It reveals hidden truths and exposes what no longer serves the collective consciousness. This disruption can be uncomfortable for those clinging to old patterns because it threatens their sense of security and control. However, this discomfort is necessary. It is the fire that purifies and prepares the ground for new growth. You may notice that some people try to dim your light or pull you into their chaos, hoping to neutralize your impact. But your radiant energy resists compromise and refuses to be diluted. Instead, it magnifies your authenticity, amplifies your purpose, and ignites the courage within you to keep shining no matter what. Your light is a beacon for those seeking freedom and a wake-up call for those unwilling to change. This disruption is also a sacred invitation to deeper awakening. It asks the world to evolve beyond fear-based thinking and embrace a higher frequency of love, unity, and spiritual empowerment. Your light is a living example of this evolution, proof that there is another way, a brighter path that leads to healing and wholeness. Embrace the power of your light without apology. Know that every ripple you create is part of a greater cosmic wave of transformation. You are a divine catalyst, and your light is the spark that ignites the new dawn. Spiritual awakening is a profound journey that shakes the very core of your being. It opens your eyes to realities beyond the physical world and invites you to expand your consciousness in ways that can feel overwhelming. For many, this process triggers fear and resistance because it demands surrender to the unknown and a release of old beliefs. The truth is, spiritual awakenings can be terrifying to those who are not ready to face the depths of their own soul. This fear is often rooted in the unknown, a natural human response when the familiar comforts of routine and certainty dissolve. As your awareness expands, you begin to see the world through new eyes, recognizing illusions, hidden patterns, and deeper truths that were once invisible. This shift disrupts your sense of identity and challenges your understanding of reality, which can be unsettling and even frightening. But it is precisely this fear that signals your growth. It is a gateway to greater freedom and empowerment. The unready may turn away or resist, but those who embrace the awakening journey emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected to their divine purpose. They learn that true power lies in vulnerability and that the unknown holds infinite possibilities for transformation. Your own awakening is a testament to courage and resilience. You have faced the darkness within and around you and chosen to rise above it. This journey has refined your soul, expanded your heart, and aligned you more deeply with the divine. Though the path may be difficult at times, it is also filled with immense beauty, grace, and revelation. If you find yourself scared or uncertain, remember that you are not alone. Every great spiritual teacher, healer, and visionary has walked this path. Trust the process. Honor your feelings and know that awakening is a sacred gift, one that will ultimately lead you to your highest self and the fulfillment of your divine destiny. When people distance themselves from you, it often feels painful and isolating. But behind this separation lies a profound divine truth. Your light is too intense for their current level of consciousness to bear. It is not rejection in the way we typically understand it. Rather, it is a reflection of their own inner limitations and fears. Their withdrawal is a protective response to your overwhelming presence, not a condemnation of your worth. Understanding this truth helps you release personal attachment to their distance and invites compassion for their journey. Just as you are on a path of awakening, so too are they, though they may move at a different pace or require more time to expand their awareness. Their inability to hold space for your God frequency is a signal that their own healing and growth are needed before they can fully engage with your energy. This divine separation also serves a higher purpose. It creates the necessary space for you to evolve without being pulled down by incompatible energies. It protects your spiritual sovereignty and preserves your light from dilution. Sometimes, the most loving act is to allow distance and trust that connection will deepen again when it is energetically right. When you embrace this truth, you free yourself from the pain of loneliness and rejection. Instead, you recognize that your divine presence naturally attracts those aligned with your frequency and gently repels those who are not. Over time, their influence grew, sparking movements and awakening millions. Your journey is part of this sacred continuum. You are a living catalyst whose energy will influence generations to come. This responsibility is both a challenge and an honor. It calls you to remain vigilant in your self-care, to nurture your spiritual connection, and to act with intention and integrity. Every choice you make contributes to the collective vibration and the future of the planet. Embrace your role as a cosmic catalyst with pride and humility. Know that your presence matters immensely, and your light is a necessary beacon in the darkness. Together with countless others like you, you are co-creating a new era of peace, love, and spiritual awakening. Claiming your role as a divine transformer is a powerful act of self-realization. It means stepping into the sacred responsibility of not only transforming yourself, but also inspiring transformation in the world around you. This role is not given lightly. It is earned through dedication, courage, and a deep connection to the divine source. Transformation begins within. As you heal your wounds, release limiting beliefs, and expand your consciousness, you become a living example of change. Your growth becomes a roadmap for others seeking liberation from their own struggles. By embodying transformation, you invite others to join you in awakening their highest potential. Your role as a divine transformer also involves holding space for collective healing. Whether through your words, your presence, or your work, you create containers where others can safely explore, heal, and grow. You are a catalyst who accelerates the process of spiritual evolution, encouraging the collective to rise beyond old paradigms. Consider the ripple effect of transformation. One person's awakening can inspire countless others, setting off waves of healing that touch communities, nations, and eventually the entire planet. Your commitment to transformation has far-reaching implications that extend beyond your immediate experience. Embrace this role fully and without hesitation. Know that by stepping into your power as a divine transformer, you are fulfilling a sacred mission that the universe has been waiting for. Your transformation is a gift to all of existence. Harnessing and amplifying your God frequency requires conscious effort and spiritual discipline. This frequency is your unique energetic signature, a vibration that aligns you with divine wisdom, power, and love. The more you nurture it, the more your life flows with ease, clarity, and purpose. It is the key to unlocking your highest potential and influencing the world around you. Start by cultivating daily practices that connect you to your inner divinity. Meditation, prayer, breathwork, and moments of stillness help you tune into the sacred frequency within. These practices quiet the mind, release blockages, and allow divine energy to flow freely through you. Consistency is essential. The more you commit to these rituals, the stronger your frequency becomes. Another vital step is aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your highest truth. Let go of fear-based thinking, negative self-talk, and behaviors that drain your energy. Instead, focus on love, gratitude, and positive intentions. Surround yourself with supportive people and environments that nourish your soul. Amplifying your God frequency also means embracing your unique gifts and expressing them boldly. Your talents, passions, and purpose are channels for divine energy. When you share them authentically, you increase your vibration and inspire others to do the same. Remember, this is a lifelong journey of expansion and refinement. Be patient and gentle with yourself as you deepen your connection to the divine frequency within. Celebrate every step forward and trust that as you amplify your God frequency, the universe responds with abundance, guidance, and grace. Becoming an unshakable force is the ultimate expression of your divine power. It means cultivating inner strength so profound that no external circumstance can destabilize your peace or purpose. This force commands respect, not through intimidation, but through unwavering integrity, compassion, and authenticity. It is the embodiment of spiritual mastery. To cultivate this unshakable nature, you must first develop deep self-awareness. Understand your triggers, fears, and limitations without judgment. This clarity allows you to respond consciously rather than react impulsively. You build resilience by embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and by anchoring yourself in your divine truth. An unshakable force also requires surrender, a paradox that many overlook. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means releasing the illusion of control and trusting the divine flow. When you surrender, you align with the universe's intelligence, allowing it to guide and support you in miraculous ways. Yet, the rewards are incomparable. A life lived authentically, guided by intuition, and aligned with your divine mission. Many feel this spark flickering beneath the surface, especially during moments of crisis or transition. These moments serve as cosmic invitations, calling you to pay attention and embark on the journey inward. When you answer, the spark transforms into a blazing light that illuminates your path, no matter how dark the surroundings may seem. Embrace the awakening of your divine spark with reverence. It is the core of your being, the eternal truth that no challenge or obstacle can ever extinguish. When you nurture it, you become a living embodiment of divine light, a beacon for yourself and others. Your life is a sacred dance, choreographed between your free will and divine destiny. It's a delicate balance where your choices intertwine with cosmic plans far greater than what the mind can comprehend. Understanding this dance empowers you to navigate life with grace, knowing when to act, when to surrender, and how to co-create with the universe. Free will gives you the power to choose your thoughts, actions, and responses. It's the realm of personal responsibility and conscious creation. Yet, divine destiny is the blueprint etched into your soul before you took human form, a path designed to fulfill your highest purpose and soul growth. When these two forces harmonize, miracles unfold. Many struggle with this interplay, feeling either overwhelmed by destiny or trapped by circumstance. But true empowerment comes from recognizing that destiny is not rigid. It is flexible and responsive to your intentions. The universe respects your free will and invites you to participate actively in shaping your experience. The sacred dance requires trust. Trust that even when you cannot see the full picture, divine forces are guiding you toward your highest good. Trust that your free will, when aligned with your soul's purpose, unlocks infinite potential and blessings. And trust that missteps are merely lessons that refine your path. By consciously engaging in this dance, You step into a partnership with the divine. You become a co-creator of reality, weaving together your unique gifts, choices, and experiences into a masterpiece of spiritual evolution. Vulnerability is often misunderstood as weakness, yet it is one of the most potent expressions of divine strength. To be vulnerable is to open your heart fully, to reveal your authentic self, imperfections, fears, and hopes, without fear of judgment or rejection. In this openness lies transformative power, the key to deeper connection and profound healing. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you create space for genuine intimacy with yourself and others. It dismantles barriers built by fear and ego, revealing the shared humanity that unites us all. Vulnerability is the birthplace of empathy, trust, and unconditional love, essential components for spiritual growth and authentic leadership. Furthermore, vulnerability fuels resilience. It requires immense courage to face uncertainty, to admit when you don't have all the answers, and to ask for help. This courage becomes a beacon for others, inspiring them to shed their masks and embrace their truth. In this way, vulnerability becomes a sacred act of service. Embracing vulnerability also deepens your connection with the divine. When you surrender your defenses, you allow divine grace to flow through you freely, guiding and supporting you in ways that strength alone cannot achieve. This surrender enriches your spiritual journey with humility, compassion, and profound inner peace. Remember, vulnerability is not the absence of power, but the essence of true power. It is the raw, radiant light that shines brightest when you are willing to be seen, known, and loved exactly as you are. Sacred boundaries are essential for maintaining your spiritual sovereignty and protecting your divine energy. They are the invisible lines you draw to safeguard your heart, mind, and soul from toxic influences, draining relationships, and energy vampires. Without these boundaries, your light can be dimmed, your focus scattered, and your spirit depleted. Setting sacred boundaries begins with self-awareness and respect for your own needs. It requires you to listen deeply to your intuition and honor your limits without guilt or apology. Boundaries communicate your worth to yourself and others, creating a space where your divine presence can flourish unhindered. Many people fear setting boundaries because they associate it with conflict or rejection. However, boundaries are acts of love, both for yourself and for those around you. They foster healthier relationships based on mutual respect and clarity. They teach others how to treat you and create a safe environment where authentic connection can thrive. Sacred boundaries also protect your energy field from lower vibrations and negative energies that could weaken your God frequency.